Hey, it's Mark Ferguson with Invest for More, standing outside a house flip we are working on. This is one where we asked for your ideas on how to change the floor plan, and I got a ton of responses, so thank you so much for everybody who sent those. We'll give you an update on what we decided. We have a plan in place now, and we're going inside the attic. You guys have been asking for that to see what's up there, so we'll do that too. And it is also Fun Car Friday, so we have the Supra out really for the first time today. I drove it real quickly about a week ago, but as you can see with the snow, it's not ideal Supra driving weather. We don't want to wrap it around a telephone pole or anything like that. So, first things first. This is the porch. As you can see, I asked you guys whether to leave it closed or open it up, and we have decided to leave it closed because that's the most cost-effective way. And a lot of you have also asked about Nikki, who's been on maternity leave. She's my project manager. She has come back, a few times, and she came in this house and may or may not have talked some sense into me about what to do here and what not to do. But her idea was just leave it closed in. She really liked closed-in porches. The comments on YouTube seem to suggest, it was really 50-50, open or closed. And if we leave these windows, which aren't the most amazing, but we can replace the glass, obviously, fix the broken ones, it will be more cost-effective to leave it closed in and not open it all up. We did have to rebuild quite a bit of this floor. It was really bad, really damaged, and then needed more support as well. So that has been done. And then going inside, you can see all kinds of exciting things happening here. Don't worry, my contractors aren't here. I know you guys always want to see them working. They don't want you to see them working. They've made that perfectly clear many times. In fact, a lot of times when I'm at houses, my contractors were actually in the house and they left and hid somewhere so they would not be in the video. So, we've done a couple videos of this house already. I've showed you some of the cool stuff, but you can see the hardwood in that room, which we knew was there. We also had a pretty good idea there was hardwood here, and there is hardwood here, but you can see they had like a vinyl covering it with this black gunky stuff on it. However, my hardwood guy has said he can get that off. He can refinish these floors, and these are going to be beautiful when we're done. It looks like they've hardly been used or stained over the last 115 years, so that will be pretty cool to see those finished, stained, and really looking like this house should look with hardwood floors. So there's that. We are leaving this closet in here just because there's no other real good place to put it, even though it is kind of ugly. And I showed this before. This is one of that old trim is so cool. It'd be so nice if that was everywhere. But it would also take weeks of manual labor to get the trim looking like that again. So we're not going to do that. We are replacing some of the older windows. As you can see, we have those gigantic things here. We're gonna not go in the kitchen yet. That's part of the floor plan. Here, the second bedroom. Now, a lot of you had floor plan ideas to put a hallway in, which I would love to have, but it would completely cut into this bedroom, this closet, and just not work very well. So we're not gonna do that, but we are gonna go in the attic. Now, if you guys are on my Instagram page, Invest for More Instagram, you would have seen me do this already with my trusty chair and bucket ladder. And I didn't fall on my head either. But, so I have been up here. Now, we have this ladder and an extremely tiny space to squeeze through, but we'll do it. There it is. I know, it's not very exciting. I was hoping for much more exciting stuff too, like at least a floor. But instead, we got insulation, rafters, and a chimney that doesn't connect to the roof. So, we'll have to fix that stuff we're not going to do anything up here. I did tell them to install like a wooden ladder that goes up here so that people can access it and see how much room you have up here, because those are very tall. You could add a couple rooms up here if you really wanted to. I'm just not going to be the one to add those rooms. And you can see here that this was an opening for stairs at one time. So it did have stairs. Unfortunately, we didn't find any money or gold coins up here. Although a matchbook, look at that. That's exciting. Squeeze back through here. Oh. So yeah, I told them to put a ladder right here so that someone can get through that little hole. Okay, so now that the attic excitement is all done, the kitchen. So I had asked everybody whether we keep some of the cabinets, and that question is probably answered right now because they're gone. We are not keeping the cabinets. I'd asked about taking out these walls and moving the kitchen back. I had asked about moving the whole kitchen this direction, taking out this hallway, moving the bathroom, which is no longer here. And you can blame Nikki for this one, but her suggestion was, leave it the same. I'm sorry. I don't mean to disappoint everybody, but you should have expected that, having seen all my other videos, that we're not going to do anything crazy. So the plan is cabinets there, stove there. We're going to put the fridge here with another cabinet next to it. We're not tearing down the wall. Just not worth it for us. We don't have to do it. We're even going to leave the window so we won't have it all the way across. And then over here, we do have room to put in sink, dishwasher, more cabinets above there. So it'll be, you know, these unfinished cabinets that we've been getting from Home Depot, and we can paint them whatever color we want, which is really nice, and they're in stock, so we don't have to wait for them. And then we'll have new appliances, new counters. It'll be nice, but it won't be amazing or, you know, an extra $20,000 in the budget either. So that's the plan. This has hardwood as well, but as you can see, this hardwood is rough, really rough. It had like 3 layers of flooring on it. This stuff, I don't know if we can save this. The kitchen, it's nice to have hardwood, but it's not as important to me as having that hardwood out there, because a lot of people don't want hardwood with, you know, water, moisture damage that can happen in the kitchen, so that's okay. All right, so that is all we have for this video. Here's the third bedroom, in case I didn't show it to you or you didn't see the other video. It has beautiful hardwood as well. One of the few rooms with the nice old original doors and handle. And then this is where, yeah, you can see the stairs went up that way before up to there. So, we're working on this. Our contractors are actually finishing up our country property with the big red barn right now. We're working on this one, so that one should be done in the next week, and we'll have a finished video of it finally getting that done. That's a really neat farmhouse. It has all the hardwood floors, the big red barn, all kinds of cool stuff. It has the finished attic in that one, but very similar house to this one, actually, a little bigger. And so we'll have that video coming up soon and some other ones being finished as well. I have another flip under contract to buy from a wholesaler. I keep saying I want to buy fewer flips, and people keep bringing me deals, and I'm sorry for that. Not so sorry. That's a good deal too. We're buying that one for $160. It's probably worth around $280, but is an older house and will need probably at least $50,000 in work. So that video will be coming up. We will eventually have an update on the bad foundation house with the really bad foundation. I had my structural guys go over there and look at it, an engineer, and he was kind enough to tell me it was one of the 5 worst houses he'd ever seen in his life, and that one side of it was 6 inches lower than the other side. So we've got that going for us. That'll be exciting, but we have to demo the basement, tear out all the walls, everything else, so that we can have our engineer go back and tell us exactly how bad it is. But, oh, that's the furnace, it's really loud. We can fix it, I think. We don't have to tear down the house or anything crazy like that. So, we'll have all those updates coming up soon. We're still selling properties, still buying properties. We'll have another rental property video coming up, as well as I'm doing a 1031 exchange from a current rental into a 4-package kind of deal, all on the same lot. And I looked at another commercial property this week I made an offer on, so if we get that, that will be extremely exciting for everybody. All right, we'll be back. Much more going on. We appreciate the likes, the comments, the thumbs up, all that good stuff, and subscribers. So if you have questions at all, leave them below. I'll try to answer. Any suggestions for new videos, we love seeing those as well. And we'll have a lot more coming up here at the end of the year.